Leaders, welcome to the Bryf. Today we got a special one. We are checking out the chess piece that was redesigned by Nthati Machesa from Neontsentle. So Nthati she's my fellow maker. We all come from Tshimologong maker space, and she started to work on this chess, mostly the chess piece, to redesign them in an African inspired way, change each and every piece into what can be resonating with the African people and using their culture to actually bring them into this piece to make, probably will have her to tell what was the actual inspiration, but I could just see it from this. That's what I think she was trying to actually be able to get to, So as you can see at the back there, we have the castle. It used to be a castle, but she actually recreated the castle differently using wonderfuls, which is the most how houses used to be built traditionally in the olden times. Then she created this using wonderfuls for the people or the kingdom of that time to actually be able to stay there. And when we talk about the knights, her being Mosotho, the horse is something big for Mosotho, and that's why you see that she even combined the horse together with the spear and the shield. The shield is quite big in the Zulu tradition. They used to use it to protect themselves from the swords, from all sort of stuff with just from the spear, the bow, and all this kind of stuff. So she combined the whole idea of the horse together with the shield. And guys, I just want to give you my 2 cents there. Don't touch me harshly. I don't know chess. I didn't play chess and all this kind of stuff. The bit that I've played chess was me when I was sitting up this, because I have to kind of see if it can move and do all this kind of stuff. So what we have here is what you would call a bishop. But here, in this chess, Basotho Royal just said, we are not calling it bishop here. So Nthati is calling his man that we are looking here as the black sangoma. You could see on top of the head there, yes, what you call the ankh. The ankh has been used throughout the African continent as a way to symbolize mother and child relationship, if I'm not mistaken. It has sacred message within the African tradition, and you could see on the side there is also a cross that has been used there. And next to the black sangoma, now we have our queen. You could tell the way our queen looks. She really looks like the black queen she is, She really looks like Queen Nandi or Queen of Sheba. She really looks like Queen of Sheba. She really looks that beautiful with a lot of pearls around her and all this kind of stuff. And next to the queen, then we have our king. The Zulu king actually wears something like this. And there is so much gold that has been used, and I think this gold, it's a reference that South African actual purchases a lot of gold. That's why you see the gold all over. And the necklace is one that you could actually find on the Black Panther way, a necklace like that. But also, most of the traditional people, you would see them wearing that necklace. So when we are coming to the pawns are drums, and djembe drums are used throughout as a way to play music that can just be a simple music, or music that is more of a celebratory music, or music when you're calling your ancestors. If your ancestors don't want to hear, you beat the drum. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You beat the drum, your ancestors will come flying down and make sure that things happen. So I like how she actually built there's fonts that can be used. So the whole thing is being replicated on the white side, so it's black and white, which is quite interesting. But as you are looking at the edges of our chessboard here, we also have what you call hippo. You know, hippopotamus, ubu, bakubu. So bakubu is a clan name within Basotho, and I think this is, I would assume, but it's only Tatu can answer me on this. I think she's coming from the clan name of Bakubu, that's why she has Akubu at the angle, at the four corners of this chess piece, you know. So this is what I've been able to set up as a prototype for her, and she's going to present it somewhere together with the physical board, because she got the physical board that was 3D printed, and she also wanted to have the digital representation of it. So I took some time to actually make a simple prototype that probably when she gets funds we can be able to improve it as time goes on. So I'm just gonna quickly go back to the PC to show you exactly, like, in terms of the setup of virtual reality, how did we set up the whole experience. But before that, I want to show you who's the artist behind this idea. You know, the artist behind this idea, it's her name is Nthati. She basically designed this board. I just want to show you the actual board. Oh, funny enough, together this board, he collaborated with Disetso, and we also featured Disetso in one of our episodes. So I like such collaborations that we are making amongst each other. This is the physical board that he created, which you can put in a lounge, and you guys start to play if you actually love chess and start to make stuff happen and all this kind of stuff. Please check out Neontsentle if you really want to order that. Talk to Nthati, so Nthati could hook you up with cool stuff. So yeah, guys, let's go back to the technical stuff and show you how did I get this thing done. As I usually say, I'm using Unity 22.3.28, which is the latest LTS version. LTS means long time support. So I'm working on that. So basically the first thing that I did was to be able to set up my XR rig, and it came together with that. Then it came together with interaction manager, and then from there I have to let it know that the XR origin is gonna start from the floor so that it can have reference to the floor. But one thing that I came to realize was that it was not actually anchoring to the, like, you say the floor, but you're gonna appear below the floor. Let me show an example of that, and I'm also gonna show you the script that actually helped me to fix that. So an example of that, it could be this side. I'm gonna play this experience. So if you could see, now I'm stuck like literally on the floor. Even if I've said that I want the experience to start above the floor, but I'm stuck within the floor, and that problem, it has to be solved, because I think it's a 22.3.28 problem, because I've never suffered that problem. So what I did search on the internet, and we found this script that actually helped to solve the problem, you know. So this script did help to sort out this problem. If you are falling through the floor, you should check out this script here. Let's wait for it to load. As I usually say, you know, Manso takes her own time, so you must be patient and wait for Manso to finish up. And Yeah, so basically this is the script that I managed to get it somewhere on the internet to actually realize if everything has been initialized, if the hardware is present. If yes, then it must start a call routine to actually suggest, to tell it where exactly. Now you're kind of like reinforcing using code to say you must start from the floor. So basically that's what this code is all about. To say, let's see if the hardware is there, and if the hardware is there, please, you must start from the floor. You're reinforcing to give the code. And this script was able to actually assist me with that problem of going through the floor. So from there, then I continued. I said the locomotion system as I've done in the past videos. Then I'm using a continuous movement. I didn't use a teleport, and I usually use the left hand as my locomotion. The thumb stick on the left, I usually use it for my locomotion purposes. And then for forward source, you must choose the main camera, because when you are looking that side, you must be able to go to that side. And then I put the snap 10, which I usually use my right hand for that, and camera controller for me to be able to climb on top of those edges that you see in the chessboard. I need character control. So that was a simple basic setup that I've actually done to be able to get this. And because I'm working on a PC, I'm like, let me put a little bit of post-processing there, because I wanted these eyes to actually glow. And also I took a skybox that I just put it here on this experience, a pink skybox. Then I brought it in, and then we had this experience with Nthati. I think she's loving it. There's so much that can be done here. And one more thing that I forgot to show you, I think I should show you before we actually close this video. Let me show you.